Hi, I'm Marc, and today I have something special for you. You probably have expected a top 10 on a Sunday, but that's not the case now. Right now, on my German book review channel, I have a guest with his favorite book. And on that occasion, I also want to introduce the book to my viewers here as well, of course. It's Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. It was part of a top 10 before because I knew it's coming, and it is an awesome book. When his mother became president, Alex Claremont Diaz was promptly cast as the American equivalent of a young royal. Handsome, charismatic, genius. His image is pure millennial marketing gold for the White House. But there's only one problem. Alex has a beef with the actual Prince Henry across the pond. And when the tabloids get hold of a photo involving an Alex Henry altercation, US British relations take a turn for the worse. Heads of family, state, and other handlers devise a plan for damage control, staging a truce between the two rivals. What at first begins as a fake, Instagrammable friendship grows deeper and more dangerous than either Alex or Henry could have imagined or wanted to realize. Soon, Alex finds himself hurtling into a secret romance with a surprisingly unstuffy Henry that could derail the campaign and upend two nations and begs the question, can love save the world after all? Where do we find the courage and the power to be the people we are and the people we are meant to be? And how can we learn to let our true colors shine through? Casey McQuiston's Red, White, and Royal Blue proves true love isn't always diplomatic. I didn't know that book before my guest told me that is his choice for our chat on my channel for this video, and then I got it and I read it, but I immediately fell in love with the book. It is just amazing. I gave you the introduction and the story, but the behavior of Alex and Henry in the first place is quite amazing because they were really behaving like two spoiled brats, don't not liking each other and always fighting about everything. And some accidents happen as well. I'm just saying a royal cake. But if you want to know what's that about, you have to read the video, the book. I don't want to spoil too much in this video, but still, Alex is not alone in the White House. His sister June is living there as well. And there's Nora. Nora is the granddaughter of the vice president, and she is a person of her own kind. So there are a lot of characters you will love. And there's also someone resembling Trump, because there are upcoming elections in the United States, and the first female president, which is Alex's mother, is up for re-election, and she's been faced by someone. The role model for the character definitely had to be Trump when you read the book, and all his tricks up his sleeve really resemble Trump. And all this is happening while something is happening between Alex and Henry. The book, eh, a lot of women here where I live always ask me, um, well, they're always curious about how does it work when two men are together. Um, if you are one of those women, for example, or one of the straight guys who ever wanted to know, that is part of the book as well. And don't mean in the porn sense, I mean in a very romantic sense. But you can learn a lot from this book as well. And it's not some kitsch love story. It's a really funny book. It's a book with a lot of tension. I read it in a very short time. That's only if it's a very good book, if it keeps me reading, and this is what's happening here. There's political intrigue. There is a lot of fun involved. You can learn about campaigns in the U.S. as well, and parties for the elections. It is just great. And you see that I'm stumbling a bit in the meantime because I don't want to spoil. I could tell you 1,000 things, but then you wouldn't read the book anymore. But this is a book you can read 2 times, 3 times, 100 times. I'm quite sure about this because this is one of my absolute favorites, and I'm really grateful to Christopher that he brought it to my German channel, so I got to know that book. And if you do understand a little bit of German, have a look on my German channel as well. where I have the video with my guest. He is the owner of our small bookstore here in my area. That's the one, I often put a link under the video where you can get those books even via his online shop, because I love it when those small shops are still there and survive. He took it over last year, when the former owner retired, and he refurbished it. It looks great. It's a great thing to have a good service in there, and I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just saying. Um, to have good service around you and not always have to deal with the big brands that are covering everything. I love those just owner stores, as we would call them. It's a nice thing, and I'm absolutely sure that you will love the book. He sells them, by the way, in English and in German, so just think about it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.